The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now, Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Taking off. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action now, Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. It's Johnson from the pistol. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
19 tight.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
70 Ranger. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. So after one, 7-3 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Lad McConkey. And he's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Johnston motioning over. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down.
Big-time sack there by T.J. Watt, and he certainly picked up right where he led off. Remember last year, Mike, he led the NFL in sacks with 19. He's made a living off making plays in the backfield, and he continues to do so here.
To throw is Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And long. Throwing now is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Austin to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
18, Pioneer. Check go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Go, Reed, go. Reload. Hey, smash Bronco.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Ready. Alert.
Another run here with Johnson. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
70 Timberwolf. Trap 60. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So
a throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rattler. 18 rattler.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second and goal.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Going for it all. And now he loses the football. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He finds Austin with the grab. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, faking the give. This one grabbed by Austin. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Perfect. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
And we see a nice catch here by Lad McConkey. And, Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
That one complete to Johnston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing again, Herbert. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And The fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go, go.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
On the roll now. 70 Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Brings up third down.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Again, working deep downfield. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the two goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on second and third down? And if they can make the offense settle for three, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Third and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
Set to go now on first and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Street. Okay.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Big opening up the middle. Will dive into the end zone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, Chargers.
So, 3 quarters now in the book.
The third quarter with the score.
On first down, Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Los Angeles.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Run.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Hey, go Lion, Lion. Hey, go Lion, Lion.
Now Herbert again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Herbert to the air again. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. They'll run with Harris. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go.
Herbert now on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Run. Set. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. That one complete to McConkey. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll lead to a second and goal.
Run. Set. Ready. Run. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal.
Go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this one up past the 30. On the give, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. Run. Set. Set.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.